Welcome back. And we've got one game in the books. So yeah, I did what I normally do when there's just the one game and it's really early and games aren't being played until much later. I'm going to go ahead and review this one game in a video all in of itself, which is good because this is a game that really had multiple sides to it. If you're a San Jose fan, do you feel better coming out of today? Do you feel some concerns about what this team did towards the end? And full disclosure, because I was using this logo, I put this jersey on this morning when the game started, and at certain points during the game, I thought, I'm going to have to put my San Jose jersey on, aren't I? Nope. First period was a good start for the Sharks. Holtby was pretty solid as the Caps started kind of slow in that first period. The Sharks pressured it around 8 minutes, and I wondered, is this game going to wake up in the second period? Yeah, there's shots. There's no real excitement in the game, though. These early games, they can be kind of sleepy that first period. Jones was having a good game. May not show in the final stats today, but I thought Jones had a good game until he didn't. Panik ends up hitting the post. In the last minute, there were some good chances for the Caps. Didn't end up happening, so we're scoreless going into the second. Second period, the Sharks had a goal that was no goal due to a high stick, and there really wasn't a whole lot of doubt about that. Power play then for the Sharks shortly thereafter, and Evander Kane, who had quite a game until he didn't, scores from Thornton and Meyer at 6:25. So that makes it 1-0. However, a minute and 4 seconds later, Nick Dowd answers from Leipzig and Hathaway. And then that fourth line, right after that goal, had a nice 2-on-1 and nearly scored again, and they ended up drawing a Sharks penalty. So a pretty good day for that fourth line. Evander Kane, however, would score his second from Couture and Melker Karlsson at 10:06. So that made it 2-1 for the Sharks. Jones then saved when the Caps got their chances. Sharks go back to the power play, and guess who scores on the power play again with a natural hat trick? Evander Kane. Kane scores from Erik Karlsson and Timo Meier, so that's Meier's second assist of the game, and at 16:49, it's 3-1. Backstrom had a break pretty quickly after that, which ended up shooting high. But I thought, is this the best the Sharks have looked this season? I added the question mark after Vrana scored for Moshe at 18:42. And I thought, maybe not. Kuznetsov then had a breakaway in that last minute, and he got way too fancy. He tried going through his skates with it. He fumbled the puck. Just take the shot. So he tried to get too fancy, and it didn't work out for him. But it's 3-2 after 2. So that's 5 goals in the second period. And in the third, you're thinking, all right, how much crazier can this get? Well, it's a wide open start to the third. A lot of back and forth play. Both goaltenders looked pretty good early in that third period. The Sharks got a power play for a puck over the glass violation, which is usually the top reason you get a penalty in the third period. It's usually not a lot of the chintzy slash to the hands that barely taps the guy even. The Caps got a power play at the halfway mark. That was against Evander Kane, who, at some point at some time, it would be nice for me to interview Evander Kane and just ask him, why are you so angry all the time? What is it that every time there's a penalty, you're just so mad? So I just think that would be an interesting question to ask him. So there's another delay of game later on that gets San Jose another power play. They don't score on it. So the goaltender gets pulled by the Capitals, and with 1 minute left in the game, Logan Couture scores into the empty net from Hertl and Burns. That's it. Game over. Nope. The Washington Capitals have scored more 6-on-5 goals than any other team in the National Hockey League. I believe they said after today it's 7. Starting with Vrana scoring from Eller at 19:13. So, all right, just okay, nail it down now. No. Oshie scores from Kuznetsov and Backstrom in 19:45. So 2 goals in 32 seconds. And that's where Jones's game has kind of gone south. And again, that was a 6-on-5 goal. So they scored twice with the goalie pulled and allowed 1 with the goalie pulled, meaning they tie the game and force overtime. In overtime, there were great chances for both teams. Both teams had really, really good chances. But Eller finishes it with the overtime winner from Karlsson and Holtby at 2:01. And it completes the collapse of the Sharks and Martin Jones. And it leaves you asking some questions when it comes to both. Martin Jones looked pretty good for 56, 57 minutes of this game. And then it kind of slid away. And I mean 56, 57 minutes because late in that second period, he looked kind of shaky. And then late in the third, he looks kind of shaky. So that's kind of how that works. The Capitals win on the 10th anniversary of Ovechkin as the captain of the Washington Capitals. Martin Jones saves 24 out of 29 in the loss. Holtby saves 25 out of 28 in the victory. Your 3 stars are Eller, Kane, and Vrana. Shots are 13-10 San Jose in the first, 12-11 in favor of the Capitals in the second, 6-3 Capitals in the third. 2 of those went in, and 2-1 in the overtime in favor of the Sharks. So there you go. They got the 2 shots, and the only shot that the Capitals got was the one that mattered. Power plays 2 for 4 for San Jose, 0 for 2 for the Capitals, and they win at 5-4. Great comeback victory. Really solid result for the Washington Capitals, who extend their lead atop the NHL. And for San Jose, again, they had 2 wins in a row coming into this. They take the overtime loss in Washington, which I think they'll take. They'll take getting an overtime loss in Washington. I don't necessarily think they'll be happy about how they got that result. So we'll see how the Sharks respond to this moving forward. It's not the win they probably should have had when they're ahead by 2 with a minute left. But the Capitals are resilient. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below regarding this game. There's 5 more games to be played today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.